going through page 5 and 6 here. For page 5, looking at finding the derivative of this function here. Wherever you see an x, you're going to substitute in that x plus h. So just recapping this again, here's your x plus h. That's going to get substituted in place of that x and in place of that x. So that's what you see here. This part here, x plus h squared plus 5 times x plus h plus 3 minus the original function. Make sure you have the parentheses there so that you do distribute the negative. X plus h squared, we've done that multiple times, turns into that. Distribute the 5 to both, and then make sure you've distributed the negative to all three of these terms. Everything without an h should simplify. It just leaves you with these three terms here that all have an h. I've factored out an h from each of those three to get here. And then substitute in h is 0. So this h turns into 0, and you're just left with 2x plus 5 equals the derivative. So this 2x plus 5 is the derivative of x. Again, that's going to tell you the slope at any x value of the tangent line for this function. So 2x plus 5 in the second part, if we take that value and they want to know the derivative value at -1 or the slope of the tangent line at -1, just substitute it into this function. You get 3. So the slope of the tangent line at x equals -1 is 3. Part C, now we want the equation. We know x is -1. We need to find y. Substitute -1 into the original function, not the derivative, but this is going back to the original function here. You get -1. So both x and y are -1. The slope is 3. So y minus a -1 equals the slope 3 times x minus a -1, which is why they are both positive there. And let's take a look at the last one. The calculation's a tiny bit more complex here because of the 2 that you see in front of the x squared, similar to what we saw on, I think, page 4. So wherever there's an x, you're going to substitute in this x plus h. So 2 times x plus h squared minus 5 times x plus h plus 6 minus, again, make sure you have those parentheses here. You're subtracting the entire function. So order of operations, you square the x plus h first to get this trinomial, and then you're going to distribute the 2 in the next step to get the 2, 4, 2. Then the simplifying should happen. Everything without an h simplifies to 0. And these three terms that have an h left over, they're coming down, factoring out the h. H simplifies with h. Remember, the whole goal this entire time is to plug in h as 0, but in all these steps here, that would make it undefined until we can simplify the h's. Then we can plug in h as 0 here. That's going to make this whole term 0, leading you to just get a derivative of 4x minus 5. So they want to now know what is the value of the derivative at -6. So substitute -6 in here for x. So 4 times -6 minus the 5 is -29. The slope of the tangent line at x is -6 is -29. Then in the last step, we just want to know, oh, I guess I got a little formatting issue here with the periods. The equation, so we have the x value, we need to figure out what the y value is. So that's what we're doing in this first part. We don't know what the y value is at -6, so plug that into the original equation here. You get 108. So when x is -6, y is 108. The slope's -29. And just substitute in y minus the 108 equals the slope times x minus the -6 becomes x plus 6. So that's the lesson. What you could do if you have time remaining in class, you can work on more practice from topic 1, 2, or 3 if you haven't finished the packet for 3, or you can use the rest of the time as an academic study hall. What we will do in class next time is we will review for this test. Apologize for not being there today. I hope you all have a good day.